the 2023 BMW M340i LCI. It's gotten a lot better, and most importantly, you don't have to buy replica M mirrors anymore. So, let's talk about this beauty. The BMW 3 Series is the bread and butter of BMW. They sell so many of these vehicles. They're popular, they're great, day-to-day cars. For 2023, this has received a facelift, outside and inside. We have new screens and newly added features, and most importantly on the outside now has a bit more aggressive and sporty in comparison to the 2022 model. So if you are planning to purchase, I should say well wait a bit because this thing is pretty good. The front end, as you can see if you know the M340i. This is more aggressive. Let's start first with the headlights. Absolutely love this. I love this kind of like hockey stick style. On both sides, we have the daylight running lights, and then at the bottom of a more aggressive design, we have this glossy black underneath, the actual bumper across with the lip. And then if you look carefully on the side over here, there is this air vent for aerodynamic purposes. But then if you get closer into the middle, we have this massive air vents underneath the grille, as you can see. In fact, you can fit the phone in there. Move on to the center grille, the kidney grille, that you guys will love talking about it. I love the new M3, in fact I like even this one. This is more aggressive glossy finish blacked out. And most important, we have these flaps inside that open up to get more air into that beautiful B58 engine. And most importantly, if you look carefully, we got the 50th anniversary badge at the top. It doesn't have it just that in the front, we have it at the back. And most importantly, the wheels as well. Bottom part here, we have a more aggressive look blacked out area. I love how this thing feels like it's gone to the gym and more aggressive and bulkier, but yet sporty at the same time. Moving on to the sign profile, most importantly, as you can see different design wheels, these are 19-inch and guess what, they come with summer tires. In terms of braking system, these have better brake pads for this generation. Overall, the braking components have been upgraded to make this a bit more aggressive on the road. And most importantly, now we have these beautiful red painted caliper with the M logo on the sides, and if you look carefully over here, we still got that M badge on this side. Let's talk about my favorite part about this car. The mirrors. Finally, you don't have to go online and purchase these for an arm and a leg to try and make it look like an M3, because BMW has done that for you. Moving on to the backside again. New facelift, even the rear end received that. We got this massive diffuser glossy finish, and I'm sure someone is probably designing a carbon fiber version of that. We have these square looking exhaust tips, but it's actually the tip itself. Because the exhaust system, it's just skinnier on the inside, just to give it that sporty design. Then we have the badge over here, the 50th anniversary, which you get with the M340i. The little lip at the top, as you see on the trunk, it blacked out, because for this year, and then you have the M340i badge on this side. When you jump inside, this thing has a few added things in comparison to the 2022 model, like for example, we have this massive curved display 13-inch on one side. This is the biggest I have seen for the Apple CarPlay. That I use quite a lot. We have a cluster in the center, which it is digital. It is very, very different to the outgoing one, because that one had a split screen, so you had the cluster in the center, and then you'll have the infotainment on this side. It is touch screen, and good thing is that they have capped that knob in the center to control the infotainment display, which I absolutely love about this car. The center area here, of course, it is redesigned in some ways. For example, the shift knob is gone. You have this trimmed finish that looks like carbon fiber, but it's not. Same thing with the dashboard. The climate unit buttons have long gone. Now you have a few here, mostly for defrosting the front windshield. The screens are massive, and the good thing is that they're touch screens, and you can also use this thing over here, but it's pretty huge. And it looks very different. It's something that I saw even in the BMW 9. It's very easy to use. The icons are massive. There are a lot of options in here that you can play around, including the driving settings. The 360 camera is impressive, something you also had in a previous model. Now I'm going to move on to the cluster. The cluster is interesting because, again, it's very similar to the entertainment, just smaller swing in here. The layout is a little bit similar to the 2022 model. The difference that now is a full digital squared looking curved display. There's a lot of settings that you can play around, change the content, change the layout as well. Then you have a heads-up display, which has more information as well. There's a lot of things that you can play around here. You can see the RPM, the speed on the left side. 3-liter inline-six twin-power 48-volt mild hybrid for better fuel efficiency and most importantly better turbo lag. This thing makes 382 horsepower, and if you don't know about the B58, well, ask Toyota. They used one. This car is unbeatable. You're talking about the interior, yes, new screens. Pricing is still fantastic. You can't beat BMW in a sedan, affordable performance luxury sedan. Now I'm going to be careful with that affordable. I mean affordable for what it offers, because it's not the least expensive car out there. It starts at about $75,000 in USA. Fully loaded, you're looking about 82 maximum. The exterior, they did what they needed to do. Because the previous model, they had to sort of upgrade that fascia and get a better front end, better rear end, make it a bit more aggressive. The tach features are there. It has M adaptive suspension system. It has M brakes in blue with the M logo. These are in red. You got 19-inch wheels. It's an xDrive 8-speed ZF that does not disappoint whatsoever. It's perfect in many ways. It's the perfect car for day-to-day. Amazing fuel efficiency now with that 48 volts. It's a great car. I like it. I actually love it. Don't like it. I love it. Thanks for watching this video.